Ready now?
I'm ready.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to tell you a little story. You may not have seen me very much, but I have been around for longer than I'm going to admit to. And I recall when the Rick Alexander non-pedal sessions got started, and I had met Rick, and he was so very passionate about music and the pedal steel guitar, and especially non-pedal. And he sponsored this and paid for it out of his pocket the first couple of years. And Mike Neer, who has a wonderful CD out, has been so generous. And the proceeds from Mike's CDs are going to help us pay for this, because this is paid for by donations and Steve's generosity and everybody else's generosity, the Tresnicki's. And so please go check out the CD. Buy one, you'll love it. And now, for the important person here, Billy Easton was the president of the Southwestern Steel Guitar Association for a number of years, and I hope you know they put on a great show every January.
Thank you.
He now lives in Nashville.
I do. I just moved this past year, moved to Nashville so I could get close to Carco.
Aha. Good reason to do so.
How about a nice hand for Carco Clave? And to get close to Billy Robinson and all my heroes.
In the years I've spent in the ballroom behind the TSGA tables, I have heard Billy play numerous times pedal steel, but never non-pedal, so take it away, because I'm excited to hear you.
Well, thank you. I hope I
Mr.
didn't
Billy
disappoint.
Easton.
Yeah.
Thank you. My roots are in the non-pedal steel. I started way back when, Colonel Sanders was a corporal when I started. He eventually got to be a colonel, but when I started, he was just a corporal. Anyway, I've started on a little 6-string Gibson lap steel in 1955, so that's been a long time. And so my roots, even though I play mostly pedal steel, I still love these things, and it is a lap steel, so it's going to be on my lap. So you guys with the legs like Ivan, throw those things away, eh?
I got spoiled last year.
I hear you. Yeah, they're nice. Okay, well, I'm going to be real simple, guys. Let's start with walking the floor over you. C, just like somebody else did it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. little Texas troubadour music might be in order. Let's send that out to old Lynn Owsley, wherever he is today. He's probably in jail somewhere, drunk or whatever. Probably playing poker if I know Lynn. Anyway, thank you very much. Let's do this. Try this Mood Indigo, the Duke Ellington tune called Mood Indigo. This is in C. I don't get this old guitar out but a few times a year, but I just still love the old non-pedal stuff, don't you? Don't you? I mean, I love the pedal steel guitar.
Real steel guitar.
This is the real thing. Carco says this is the steel guitar than other stuff. This is not non-pedal. This is a steel guitar. And I believe him. He wouldn't lie.
Yeah, I should know.
He'd tell me 12 different ways for he lied to me. He should know. That's right. All righty. I forgot what else.
Yeah, he is.
We have a few things to do. And I hope I'm not holding you up from anything. Well, let's see. Ivan and Billy done all my tunes. Thank you, guys. Here's one I thought of the other day. I haven't practiced it, but who cares? Let's do the cherry pink and apple blossom white. You remember that? It's kind of a
What key?
C. Everything I do is in C. I used to do C sharp. Remember last year? Everything was C sharp. I'm getting older, so I backed it down to C now. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I like to do some different tunes, that most people don't do. I guess it's the nature of the beast or something. What was I thinking here a minute ago? Excuse me while I consult my notes here. That was my mind working. Let's do I'm an Old Cow Hen in the same key. All right, see? Remember that? Let's see if I do now. That's a fun song. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's a fun song. Am I firing you yet, Carco?
Yeah, that's
See, he played so good, I'm just going to have to let him go.
Can't take it.
Can't take any more. Thank you, man. Nice hand for Carco Clave. He's got to go downstairs, got another obligation. I think he's got a girlfriend down there waiting on him, but he told me he had to go play, but I think he's really got a girlfriend. Anyway, thanks, Carco. Appreciate it. Yeah, don't leave me here. He's my driver to get me back to Nashville. Don't leave me here. It's a long walk. Okay, what do we do now? Everybody else has done Cold Cold Heart. Why can't I? Is that right? C. C. He's at C with me. Pretty much. I wasn't kidding about that. I don't want you guys to have to think. Right. Seems so symmetrical to me, that song. I thought that was the best thing Hank Williams ever did. It was symmetrical, the way it started, the way it ended, and everything in the middle just tied together. Ray, you want to sing a song with me? I didn't know Carco was going to have to leave.
We lost Fred.
Maybe he won't leave both of us here. Ray's riding with us too back to Nashville. It's a long walk, buddy.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Tell me what you'd like to do, and we'll see what we can do.
Fast or slow?
Oh, well, you choose. This is my friend Ray Allen. Nice hand for Ray. Just found out he's my neighbor. Didn't even know that.
Yeah. Walking distance.
It really is.
Window faces the south.
Okay. A? Perfect.
Don't be switching out the seats so abruptly.
No problem. I guess I can deal with it. Everything I played's in C, but I guess we can deal with A.
A? Any of our Canadian friends here? That's a question mark. You know, when we're jamming around Nashville, we have to do things like take the A train. You go up to Ontario, you got to take the train, eh?
Okay, let's sing. Let's sing now, okay? All right, that's good, Ray. Okay, fast one, like 1, 2, 3.
My window faces the south. I'm almost halfway to heaven. With snowflakes falling, but still I can see those fields of cotton are calling to me. And my window faces the south. And though I'm far from the Swanee, I'm never frowning or down in the mouth. My window faces the south. Your turn. snowflakes are falling, still I can see those fields of cotton are calling to me, and my window faces the south. And though I'm far from the Swanee, I'm never frowning or down in the mouth. My window faces the south, yes it does. My window, it faces the south. Yeah.
This guy sings good, I'll tell you what. Thank you, Ray. Thanks for bailing me out.
Okay for a hillbilly driver, huh?
Not bad for a hillbilly driver. Well, at least he wore his shoes here. You know, a lot of people in Tennessee don't wear shoes, but Ray happened to wear his this time. We're so proud of him for that. Thank you. Thank you very much. So how are we doing on time, Stephen?
You got a couple more, whatever you want.
Couple more, whatever you want.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Yeah. I should have put new strings on this, but I didn't. I'm lazy. How often do you guys change your strings?
Whenever they break.
Sounds like Jimmy Day. I think that's what he used to do. Whenever they break, I'd replace it, and otherwise it'd just be an old rusty hunk of barbed wire. Margie, how often do you change yours? You play a lot. Oh, about the same way. He goes, you play a lot, and I'm a bit surprised. I don't either. I hate it because sometimes those things break and they get you right across the wrist, and I'd rather go have a root canal, I think, and rather have that happen. Well, maybe not. That's not much fun either.
Billy, did you hear Jerry Bird's story about cutting the strings off Barney Isaac's guitar?
No, he did that?
He took a pair of dikes and went across Barney's guitar, and Barney looked at him, a big tear came out, and said, "Jerry, some of those were the originals."
It's the original strings from 1932 or something. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's sad. No, it's no fun to change strings. Now, I have to say that they do sound good once they settle in, but none of us like that.
They do sound good.
Play that.
Yeah, I will. Let's do Remington Ride. Is that all right? Let's do that D.
Yay.
I couldn't make you kind of thing. Sorry about that. I apologize for that.
Where's my cable?
There must be one. Carco probably left it over in his case. We gotta have a little fun at this. None of us gonna get rich of it. We better have a good time, don't you think? Works for me. Works for me. Okay. What do you think, Stephen?
Do one more, whatever.
One more? You ready to kick me out? One more?
No, 2 more, 10 more, whatever.
Oh, no, I can't. Let's see. Refer to my notes again. Sorry about that. My arms aren't long enough.
You want to borrow my reading glasses?
I got a pair here, but I can't see through them. The only time I wear my glasses is when I want to see.
That's a good time.
That is. I heard a funny story on the way up here. Billy Robinson talking about his brother had written a song called "Don't Make Love in a Buggy Because Horses Carry Tails." That just blew me away. That's a great song. Oh, I know. This is in C. You'll be pleased to know that this one's in C. My old pal, one of my mentors. Well, when I was a kid growing up, I listened to Speedy West till my mom made me go to bed, turn off the record player and go to bed. And Speedy West was one of my all-time heroes. And I got the chance to meet him. He wrote the liner notes for my first album, and I even got to sleep in his bed. He wasn't in it when I was there, but my wife and I were on the way from Nashville to Arizona and stopped in to see Speedy, and he was in a suburb of Tulsa called Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. So we stopped and we went into Speedy's house and rang the bell, and his wife Mary answered the door, and we walked in there, and Speedy was standing there in an apron in the kitchen stirring a big pot of soup. He said, "Come on in, Easton, I made you some soup." And what a great guy. He was, 20 feet, even though he's a little man in stature, he's 20 feet tall in my eyes. He's just the guy that I wanted
Is
to
he the
emulate.
one that wore the one glove?
No.
Well, later in life, Speedy did. Remember, he had a stroke or some kind of a neural problem, and he did wear one glove. He did a lot of recording back in the 50s with Jimmy Bryant. They were the hot dogs of the day. And when I was a little kid and got next to a record player that had a Speedy West record, man, I wore that thing out. I just loved it. Anyway, one of his signature tunes was called none other than Speedin' West. Guess what? Yeah, Speedin' West. Let's try that. And it's in C. You guys remember that? It's a pretty simple song. Song's not right here. I think that was it. Thank you. That's from my old pal Speedy. We'll never forget him. Or at least I will.
One more?
Uno mas. Okay. We ought to do a hymn, don't you think? Anybody done any hymns today?
How about How Great Thou Art?
How great thou art. Okay. Want to do that in C? We got a running joke up here about the key of C, because that's easy for me.
Oh.
Let's do that.
Do you mind if I do it in B sharp?
No, you can probably get by with that.
Sharp a lot.
You don't want your day job. What's that, right? Long time since I've had one too. What is that? How great thou art. Aluminum guitars.
It's a broken instrument, that's why.
Must be it. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate your kind attention. I appreciate you guys supporting the real steel guitar. We do appreciate that. Thank you so
One
much.
more round of applause for not just Billy, but the band too. That's
Yes,
awesome.
these guys are great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Beautiful.
And Stephen?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, never mind.
We have Roger up.
There for a minute. I know what's going on.
A6.
Roger's up next.
Yeah.
C6.
See here.